All right, this is the 240. It's got good tags till November of next year. All four tires have plenty of tread left. They're nothing special, but got a dent slash scratch in this passenger door there. This part of the windshield is cracked, which doesn't look great from the outside, but it's completely unnoticeable when you're driving the car, so that's up to you. This is that fender. That's what the fender looks like, the passenger side fender. This is the front of the car, obviously. Driver's side's very nice though. A couple of scratches, but there's no dents or anything on this fender. I guess there is a dent right there, but very minor. So as you can see, the car's all one color, but the hood, I don't know who painted it, and it's actually kind of hard to have it show up on camera. The paint feels great, but you can see like little things in the paint. I'm not sure if that's going to show up. And I guess that ding right there. And then I think whoever painted the hood painted the front bumper too, and they kind of got a little crazy with the clear coat. So those are runs in clear coat right there. And then you saw, of course, that side of the bumper. Other than that, the paint is all good. Will you pop the hood for me, my man? And so this is the engine. It's got aftermarket exhaust headers that I wrapped with header wrap. Yeah. We redid all of the fluids in the brakes and stuff because when we had to replace the bad brake caliper, and then we even flushed the fluid in the clutch fluid system. So that's all brand new fluid. It's got this short ram intake. Let's see. The cover is gone for that fuse box. I have it somewhere. I'm not sure where it is right now though. It's got a mechanical fan delete, and it has a calsonic fan, electric fan on it. It's got this big aftermarket radiator. These wires here are from us. They go to an aftermarket intake air temperature sensor for the Speeduino ECU, which the Speeduino ECU lives in the factory location of the factory. So it's aftermarket ECU that we put inside of the factory box, ECU box, and it's in the location that the box would be if it was all stock. So that's that. These wires go to the AEM wideband oxygen sensor. So that is definitely going to be part of the car. Glove box. That's where the USB lives for the ECU, so you can tune it. This is the interior. The two things I want to show you are that panel was broken. I don't know what happened. It was done before me, but that panel is broken. It's easy to replace if you just find one, but I don't have it. So, and then the other thing I want to show you is that the driver's seat has this hole in the bolstering. The back seats fold down just fine. Hatch is good. The struts hold it up, so that's cool. Has the parcel shelf. I have the carpet for the trunk. I just don't have it in right now because I didn't like want to cut out the carpet to like deal with the battery and stuff. So I guess I'm kind of leaving that up to the next owner to decide how they want to do the carpet. The hatch also leaks a little bit of water. I haven't like spent the time to figure out where it leaks, but it does leak a little bit of water, which is the other reason the carpet's out. I didn't want it staying wet. But while I've had the car, it's been under a lean-to, so also didn't affect me very much. That's of course a kill switch. That cuts all the power to the battery. You want to start it up? So this is it not warmed up. This is an actual cold start. Tachometer works, fuel gauge works, water temperature gauge works, everything but the speedometer works. This is the instrument cluster out of a dual cam car, which means it's electronic speedometer, not mechanical. And the transmission actually has the wires for the speedometer as well. They're just not hooked up. We didn't want to deal with that, so that's why it doesn't work. All the synchros are good in the transmission. It goes into all 5 gears or even reverse just fine. Might have been a drift car in the past. Yeah. Just because it's got the drifter button thing they have to push up on to get it to go back up. So that is the cold start. We'll go for a ride really quick.
Important. Pop-ups work.
Pop-ups. Both headlights are good.
Power steering's good.
Power steering's good.
I forgot my sunglasses.
I have the douche glasses in the glove box. So if you heard that click, there's a click when you touch the brakes. The front driver's side brake caliper functions perfectly. One of the slide pins is like undersized somehow, and so the caliper moves a little bit, so it makes that clunking sound. The car stops perfectly fine. The brake pads are wearing good as well, but it makes that like chunk sound, so that's something that could be fixed. The dash is cracked like they all are, but like that's every S13 I think. AFR gauge works. Can't see anything. Car drives nice. It's really not loud because it's got the stock resonator and stock muffler on it. It just has that cat delete and the aftermarket exhaust header. Is it warm yet?
No, it's getting there.
You can get on it. It pulls really nicely. I don't really know how much. It's never been on a dyno, so we have no idea how much power it's making. It's just road tuned by us. So if you took it to a professional, they could probably tune more power out of it. But it's a reliable tune, and it starts every time, so we're happy with it. You want to stop? Like do a, I guess after this Mazda goes away.
Full pull?
Yeah, you can do another pull, and then we'll do a braking. stops nice and straight.
It does stop nice and straight.
It's not on coilovers, so the car actually rides really comfortably.
It is really comfy.
And the driver's seat has that tear in it, but it's a super comfortable seat actually. I did really enjoy dailying this, but anyways, I think that's pretty much the car.